this world be able to start a reverse sweep against the hometown favorites. It's going to be IMPERIO on the blue side versus SMG.
Now it's a jungle fighter matchup, fighter duel in the jungle between Saxa and Aurora. We'll have to see if the ganks do come through, or if it's going to be a passive early game until the turtle shows up, because I think that favors Saxa to a degree.
The thing here too, you know, like we saw from Stormy before, Steffi gets a little bit of damage here, but Stormy has to just be a little more careful than what we saw from the previous Lily performance that he had earlier on in the series, not to get just bursted down, right? And I feel like Miko is he's going to be a big part of that. Let's see if he can take care of Stormy a little while. Of course, when the Black Shoes are down, he gets even more vulnerable, so we'll see how that results throughout this course of the game.
I'm looking at the battle, at the emblems right now. Steffi has the focusing mark on the Mathilda. It's an aggressive choice. Usually Mathildas go with the quantum charge to help with the mobility, try and help with the regeneration as well, but no, he wants to go for pickoffs against a team with a healer as well. I feel like it's a bold move for sure, but looking at the rest of the emblems right here, weapon mastery for Ur. He wants to bank on that late game still. And for Sasa, he's going for a bit more tankiness, knowing that he'll be targeted by a lot of dive, but then he'll still be trying to just duke it out.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of the differences here, right? Common emblem coming in from Miko compared to support emblems. Oh, support emblems coming in from the side of Steffi. This might be a potential first blood, but let's see.
Yeah, they still want to actually find it out. Marquino doesn't have the Abysm Strike yet, so even though they were there on time the way they need to be, they're just going to do this all before the first turtle for taking.
Oh, this is where it gets complicated right here. Miko with the healing, with the slows, Stormy with more slows as well. If they're trying to dance around, it's a guarantee that IMPERIO will be taking a lot more damage. Now they're trying to go in potentially.
Team SMG still going to be fighting it out, and for this fight, Marquino now level 4, but still might just call it off. Right now, Team SMG should be able to secure themselves this first turtle as they do. Whoa, Steffi, interestingly enough, walking into multiple members, will flicker out.
Man, no circling eagle, just walks up right there. Yes, going to be able to get out with the flicker, but that was quite the odd play considering how the turtle was basically done at that point.
Yeah, he might have accidentally pointed it the wrong way. Even Steffi, you can see in the camera, it was just like, woo! Well, the most they got was my flicker. Thank God they didn't get first blood. But at the end of the day, I think there's standard protocols here, right? IMPERIO are very dependent on their EXP laner to kind of even the odds when it comes down to that full fight around the turtle side. And the fact that at least Smooth was able to get some really good trades against Marquino and prevented him from getting level 4 on time, allowed them to take the turtle for free.
I feel like now it's not going to be as simple for IMPERIO to just go in aggressively, considering the amount of crowd control and especially the amount of a long duration crowd control, like the heavy spin, like the penalty zone that just lasts on the ground for long periods of time. It's going to really be a big problem. And remember, you're on the Brody, the auto attack animations do get cancelled by the pulls of the penalty zone. So in a big team fight, there are a lot of things that can really go south for IMPERIO Esport.
Yeah, they got to be able to take care of Ur here, and again, that's why they're doing this. Going to find a lockdown with heavy spin, circling eagle there as well, but Team SMG spots it out. They just disengage, and that's what I was saying leading into that. They got to be able to take care of Ur, allow him to scale up once again on this Brody, and we've seen how well Novaria can work for a lot of these lineups. Miko going to take a shot there, but again, a lot of just poking back and forth.
Really nicely done by both of these teams. Team SMG are making sure that they're making an off-tempo play so that their ultimates will be back up once a turtle comes on that top side, and then IMPERIO trying to cut them off in the middle of their jungle, looking for an isolated target to punish the rotation in the first place. So really well thought through from both sides. But as we get into this upcoming turtle fight, I'm seeing a lot more ults coming in for the side of IMPERIO in comparison to Team SMG, as theirs are coming off cooldown.
Team SMG can just dance around for a little bit, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of eyes on Miko right here. IMPERIO definitely want to punish this Rafaela, especially when she oversteps. But look at these like slow cancellation coming in from the healing.
This time again, the battle for the second turtle. Marquino going to jump in, looking for the setup, gets locked down though with a heavy spin. Take it out, first blood in the hands of Stormy. Now Aurora there, circling eagle going to be committed by Steffi. Turtle going to go ahead and reset for now. Both junglers still battling it out. They have to call it back. Team SMG winning that skirmish with both junglers deciding to just go with a stalemate. I think Aurora might still actually want to contest this.
No, this is awful because Team SMG, they're doing this on purpose. They're delaying this turtle. The turtle technically doesn't matter to them. It's a fun little bonus to get, but Steffe is getting punished for it. Marquino's getting punished for it, and more importantly, Aurora has to make these calls. Do I just walk up or no?
The long game from SMG, man. They know that Imperio are trying to go in aggressively, so when the play happens, they just lay off the turtle immediately and went for bodies first. And afterwards, that's where they just get the clean, calm, calculated turtle. And even if Imperio backs away for a bit, the fact that there's a Rafaela means that the sustain game is just so much better out there. It's a great strat from Team SMG, and for Imperio, they have to wait for some more items maybe to really get that kind of dominant fight they require to win.
Man, right now, oh, hold on. Smooth could be the one in trouble. Defensive penalty zone out. Waiting for Stormy and the rest of the crew to get here. Now Aurora going to be the focus. Stormy, Smooth, chasing him down.
Ooh.
Should be just fine though. Steffi's there now as well. Black Shoes to go back. Steffi using that circling eagle around, but has no backup. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Ur is in trouble. He has to go back. So as we were saying, you know, with this Dyro effect this time, the answer seems to be either that heavy spin or the Holy Baptism. You have a couple tools to throw at him now if he initiates.
That's true. A lot more ways to kind of disengage, but they're really prolonging, they're purposely prolonging laning phases, and every lane is won at this stage of the game. This is the same philosophy in game 1 as well as game 2 that Imperial were trying to clamp down on in game number 3.
I feel like it's almost like this Lilia pick is the linchpin of the entire strategy. The fact that you can just harass so effectively, all in effectively, and control the wave so much better. I mean, Stormy's up against a Novaria, and it doesn't even matter.
Oh, there's the lockdown again. Aurora going to be the one in trouble.
Oh.
Can't be saved. It's so much CC.
Oh.
And Smooth is going to jump in as well, forcing him back, Steffi. But you saw the combination, the heavy spin, the baptism. It's too much.
The layers, as they say. The layers on this cake is looking real good. But so far, at the very least, whoever wins this early game, apparently, whether it be Imperio or Team SMG, secures every single one of these turtles uncontested. Whoa.
Oh, Smooth, the one could be in trouble now. It's too much. And Ur gets the kill, but the turtle going to the hands of Team SMG.
The timing on these plays, man, it's always so good. I think partially why it's going so fast when one team is dominating is because both teams are just so good at pushing their advantages and looking for opportunities to snowball even more. Right now for Stormy, it seems like there's a bit of utility involved right here. The boots and the first item choice, it's all about spamming out those spells and having it up for the big fight. And for Smooth, he's going with the Dreadnought armor first, but he has the Fury Hammer because he wants to be a legitimate threat for the backline at least. If he lands a penalty zone onto the Novaria or the Brody, that could be a bad situation for Imperial Esports.
I also feel like Imperial, as of right now, right, you know, they're getting a little bit of setbacks, but that's why they're pulling every single one of these members. They're pulling Dyroth away from the side lanes to try and protect their main win condition, which is going to be letting Yor actually scale up. He does like taking Weapon Master, so therefore he's going to need items to really get that benefit.
Well, for now, Steffi already has the Flash of the Oasis completed, by the way. So Team SMG, they're not going for pickups though. So the fact that the Flash of the Oasis is available doesn't really change how they're playing, and now they're going brute force for the turret.
Wow. Okay, Saksa just pushing them away so they can get this tier 2 turret. They're going to be happy with that. They're trying to get this space advantage before that Lord comes up here.
Oh, I mean, if they keep on playing like this could get very, very dangerous here. Like, Saksa knows that he's tanky, and he knows that he's got a level lead, but we've seen what happens when he gets a little too overconfident. Some might even say cocky.
I guess for Imperial Esports, the only way they can really get a dominant win in a fight is if Team SMG is willing to engage them in an exchange. Because otherwise, how exactly are you planning on catching this Rafaela, this Lilia, this Akai to an extent? There's just so many ways they can really dip out of a fight once it looks unfavorable for them. And for Imperio, well, the best they can do is go with a Matilda and a Fredwin. Those are very short duration crowd control tools.
Now, with the Lord already spawning, you see Team SMG, they're immediately trying to take control. I mean, look at that wave management. Bot side immediately shoved down. If Team SMG want to start a fight, now is a pretty good time to do so while Dyroth is halfway across the map.
Yeah, he's going to make his way there, though, too, but is he going to get here in time? Lord, half health. They're going to work on a heavy spin on Aurora. They're trying to get him out of the picture, and they do! Marquino going to jump in, finds Steffi. Sasta goes back. It's a
and they even got like the big spells out of Team SMG. I mean, the heavy spin, even the black shoes was already gone. Marquino, he had that moment, but Miko said no.
The crowd control usage from SMG is just absolutely insane right now. At every turn, Imperio layered their approaches. They go in one by one to avoid getting comboed. But look at what happens, man. Aurora gets locked down. Marquinhos comes in late in the fight, gets locked down. Steffe getting a two-man knockup, no follow-up due to all the lockdown. Team SMG are just so good at this right now.
Oh, they've entered a state of mind.
Whoa.
Smooth gonna jump in. He finds Yer with the penalty zone. They burn the flicker. So right now, Team SMG even surprising Imperio.
Wow, an ult for a flicker almost instantaneously. I definitely think you're panicked there a little bit. Not entirely sure what he could have done more in that type of situation, especially since Steffe probably could have pulled him out, but better not risk it just yet, especially at a critical moment like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of nerves, especially in such a tense moment. The Lord coming in though, SMG, they're not really synchronizing the waves. The mid and top side maybe, but now Stormy, look at Stefan just dueling. That's the Mathilda power. Is that enough though? Because Team SMG, they're going in for a play.
They're gonna push it to the base, turn on the top side down. Stormy whittling them down here with those glooms. Now the mid turret gonna fall as well. Holding on to one, Marquino has that shielding, got quite low. Does Team SMG just fully expose the base and back off here? That's what they're after. Finally, the bottom turret will fall.
No minions, no problem, man. They just stand there, take the hits, take the turrets, because they have a healing dispenser, man. Miko is just there topping everyone up. Fashion is trying his best to poke them down, but it doesn't matter at all.
Oh, this is difficult. This is really difficult to watch because from Imperio's POV, this feels like they're getting suffocated out once again, but Team SMG are really taking the initiative to make sure that they maximize their abilities while minimizing Imperio's overall impact. An 8.4k lead is almost a death sentence, just 1.6k more to really close out this game for the side of Team SMG. 40 more seconds until the Lord spawns.
Looking at the items right here, the Wind of Nature is completed for Sasa, a great measure of security. But for Stormy, he also has the glowing wand. Steffe now able to escape, maybe?
Look at the damage coming through here. Steffe already used that Circling Eagle, but he just has to go back here. Team SMG still just waiting, taking everything. They're 20 seconds away from the Lord.
Stormy just lethal on that Lilia, man. And the fact that he does percentage HP damage means that no one is safe, including Aurora, despite his defensive itemization.
Oh, this is difficult. I think that at the very least, if Imperio wants to make an off-tempo play, they're going to need to find a way around Saksa, because he's the most difficult target to actually get to bypass, right? The first person who bypasses Saksa is immediately going to get sent into a wall by that heavy spin, no doubt about it, right? But even then, there's that added layer. Wait, the information has been given. They're walking up.
Gonna jump into the front. Aurora as well. He's got to be careful not to get locked down. Goes out from the area. Lord's still gonna be half health here. Team SMG gonna continue it on. Imperio looking for their own entry point. Sock's gonna find the lockdown. He gets the flicker out from Yer. Lord, and now a fourth of the health. Aurora gonna be in trouble. Penalty zone comes through. 2 down for Imperio. Make it 3 as it's a triple again for Sasa. Marquino split off. Fashion split off. And it's Team SMG running into the base here. What can Fashion do? Can he even get back to the base in time? He can't. The whole team books their ticket to redemption as they beat Imperio 3-1.
Team SMG, for the second time in a long time, they have a chance to go to the M5 World Championships in the Philippines.
We'll be seeing you in the Philippines, Team SMG. What a performance right there.